Hello, everybody. It's your girl, QueenIntuitiveElle. Welcome in. Welcome back to my channel for, excuse me, all my returning subscribers, for all my new subscribers. Hello, welcome. I'm Queen Elle. Please make sure you guys go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, and thank you so much for being here. I'm here to give you guys just an overall collective message for those who may come to see this, for those in need. If you're coming here to see this, it says timeless. So if you're here, it's meant for you to see. Other than that, it's a general message. So if it's not your message, then it's okay. Go ahead, log off, check another video, check another reader, okay? So we are now currently in Mercury retrograde, and new moon in Cancer just hit yesterday. Um, Emotions are everywhere, especially for those who are low vibrational, those who are not woken, those who aren't trying to heal their hearts, their souls, not doing any type of work for themselves to grow. Currently, excuse me, my allergies are just all over the place as well. Currently, we are in a world war. We are under hurtful spells of negativity due to living in a pandemic, living in a time where people are losing their jobs. They're now in a place of new form of realities for themselves. It's the new normal for everybody. It's the new normal for the nation, for the world. People are learning to People are learning how to be frugal, to be humble. People are learning how to love. A lot of people didn't know how to love. They didn't have love growing up. They didn't have love in their homes. They didn't have love around them. They were taught, like I said, a lot of negative spells, a lot of negativity, racism, um, unfairness, inequality. And this is an emotional time for myself as a black woman in America, for you, for whoever you feel that you are. But with all this ruckus, if you change your perspective of how you're looking at the world, if you change your perspective of how you're looking at things, you will notice here that this is one of the greatest times we're living in. Seeing the veils of people's masks falling off, false masks, just everything. This is a time of reform. This is a time of reshaping. This is a time of newity. This is a time of rebranding, recreating. And I just want everybody to know this is the perfect time to have a new beginning, create something new, create a new business venture, start that creative project. If you haven't already, read that book that's been sitting on your shelf for over a year that you wasted $14 on. It's not a waste, it's logic, it's knowledge. This is a time to be aware of your surroundings, aware of your mind, aware of your emotions, aware of your physical, aware of what you've been procrastinating and lacking on. The time is going to forever tick, and time will pass you by if you let it. You can either be in time or be in the past time, but what are you going to create in time that makes your past time worthy, that makes your past time acknowledgeable? It's time for us to leave our mark within ourselves, leave our mark on our families, leave our marks for our generations. We, the millennials, are building a new force, a new society. We are going to be raising a new force in a new society, and we need to be doing a better job. I don't have kids, but as a teacher here, I'm teaching y'all that, just because I don't have children doesn't mean one day I won't. I will one day. But for those of you who do have children right now, currently, It's time for us to make sure that we check in with ourselves to ask, how am I raising my children? Pros and cons. What can I do better? What am I doing well? On top of that, it's time to ask ourselves, what am I doing of my healing to be a better parent, to be a better mother, father, to be a better nurturer or protector or provider to my child? Because we have to, all starts with us. Parenting starts with us. And for those who are kidless, you know, there's a reason why you're kidless. For one, it could be age, it could be finances, it could be your own emotional state, it could be, you know, physical body, it could be you're married, not married, haven't found the right person, partner. But we must truly ask ourselves that with knowing now that we are going to be raising, we are creating the new society, how is it that, what is it that, inside of us that we need to heal, that we need to protect, that we need to educate within our minds? What is it that we're doing to make sure that this new society, this new millennium is going to be amazing, it's going to be different, it's going to be more justice filled? What can we do to stop the 400-year tide? I was just watching this video that, what was his name? Gregory Dick, I think it is. Dick Gregory, forgive me. But I seen it on Instagram, and he was talking about how, for those of you who are African American, for those of Black people here, how we are 400 years behind. And the only way that we can get 400 years back ahead, the only way that we can be in that top percentile of 1% and getting the wealth for our children so that they don't have to live in poverty society or not have the opportunities that the wealthy white man kids do, you know, being able to them to afford education or to be able to start projects or just to be able to have, you know, they can go to their parents and say, hey, mom, dad, I need $10,000, I need $50,000. And it's there. The way that we do that is creating small businesses. When you're a business owner, when you're an entrepreneur, you get yourself into a place of tax write-offs, which gets you a place to not have to spend as much because you're actually going to be receiving more, which gets you into a place of saving more. Those of you who get big money, because I know there's people here on my channel who y'all make good money, okay? Or you guys have access to easy money. And you make a lot of good, easy, fast, quick money. You need to write out a budget. You need to create a financial plan. That easy money, that fast money spends quicker than you get it, okay? Been there, did that. But you must have a plan in mind. You must be applying that financial income into something more, applying that into wealth. Our 9-to-5 pays the bills, okay? Our side hustles, our entrepreneurships, our businesses are going to build wealth and longevity for yourself and the generations to come that you're going to be breeding. So let me go ahead and get into some messages here and see what I have from the cards of the collective, okay? Thank you everybody for being here. Please make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. I appreciate everybody for being here. Be subscribed to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. Make sure you share this video with somebody who may need it. Family, friends, lovers, co-workers. Father God, Holy Spirit, please come in and give me some messages here for the collective, for those who have come to this message and need some sort of clarity, need to hear something. What do we need to hear? And what do we need to fix? What do we need to heal? What are we doing well on? Overall, what message do you have for us? Overall, what advice and message do you have for us? So, collective. Hello, everybody. Hey, Miss Burnell, Empress Tay, Lady Centress, Marsha, Miss Shanice. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Hello. A lot of us have been grieving, okay? Some of you guys have lost loved ones to the COVID pandemic, or a lot of us have just lost grandparents, parents, figures in our life that were very great to us, okay? That were very nurturing to us. Figures in our life that helped us in times where we felt we had nothing, we had nobody. It's the battle of the mind right now. It's the battle of emotions. I'm probably going to name this that battle of emotions. Let me write that down so I don't forget. Battle of mind. And right now, we are in a space, we are a tide where we are learning to fill out how we do feel. Knowing that it is okay to be hurt, it's okay to be in pain, it's okay to grieve. But as you grieve, as you heal, you must also get to a place of contemplation. We're contemplating the happiness. We're contemplating the other side. We're contemplating what's next for us, what's next for society, what's next for our life. We're moving along here. We're growing. Some of you may be needing to take a vacation, maybe needing to travel. Some of you may be even getting a new job you're going to have to travel for work. You're going to have to travel so that you can make more money, okay? It takes money to make money. So if you got to spend an extra $20 a week for gas to get an extra $100, hey, you're making $80. You're making 80% profit, right? We need to show some sort of gratitude, show some sort of appreciation here to those who have passed along, but have taught us something. Rather, this was an ex-boyfriend, an ex-lover, an ex-friend. Those people who have passed along in our life, they don't have to be dead to the world. They could just be dead to us. But they could even be people who have passed along and gone to the eternal and the other life. We here need to take this pain and mold it into more comfort, mold it into more motivation, mold it into discipline. We don't go through pain for no reason. We go through pain to show us a different side of ourselves, to wake us up to something we have hidden inside ourselves, to wake us up from fear. The fear of our mind, the fears of our hearts, okay? Remembering that God makes no mistakes within his world. He makes no mistakes in his book. He makes no mistake, period. Everything is definitely happening for a reason. The end is coming. The end of times is coming. Trials is coming. Okay, what do we need to fix right now? Joy. Yeah, I know I need to fix my joy too. Joy. We need to fix more joy. We need to fix our attitudes. We need to fix our mindsets. We need to fix how we present ourselves. No, you should never care about the opinions of others, but you should care about the opinion of yourself. You should care about how you carry yourself. Some of you have been carrying yourself in a manner with your speech and the clothes you wear, and it's just not you. Be you. Don't try to be like others. Don't try to be like social media. Don't try to be like the generation. Just be you. We need to fix the happiness, the sunsets in our life. We need to fix the growth, the creativity. And again, there goes the sun, this matching each other's energy. We got to fix our faith. We got to fix our faith in knowing that everything is going to be okay. There's no worries. There's no fears. We got to know that it's okay to know when to cry. It's okay to know when to ask for help, ask for encouragement, which I literally just had to purge and do myself yesterday, which was hard for me to do, to ask for encouragement from others. But I did it. And you're not alone, collective, okay? You hear who is hearing this, you are not alone. Anything that you're going through, anything that you feel, anything that you've been through, I promise there's at least one person in this world that has been through it. And if you feel you're alone, you feel you have nobody to call on, you better call on God. You better drop down to your knees and you better pray. You better just take your head where you're at right now, bow your head and just start praying. Just close your eyes. If you're laying in the bed, just start praying. Pray. And see how you feel after that, and let me know down in the comments how you felt after that. Joy, the sun, faith, spending more time with our children's. That was real country. Spending more time showing our children joy of the world, showing them fun, showing them more passion, getting them to express themselves more, getting them to learn, getting them to express themselves so that you can learn their personality more. So you can learn how to deal with your child more. Your children shouldn't be burdens on you. They're blessings to you. So if you're feeling like your child is a burden, then you need to fix yourself, your attitude, and see what is it that you're not understanding of your child. Your child expresses themselves to you, okay? They show you everything. That children are free, okay? They don't know the right from wrong yet. They don't understand judgment and society and different things like that. They know racism though, okay? But they're innocent. And their emotions are valid, just like your emotions are valid. But you need to start talking to them more, start watching them more, observe your children to see what it is you can do to make them feel more loved, nurtured, protected, and for you to be more loving, nurturing, and create a better safety net for them. What are we fixing here? Father God, Holy Spirit, what are we fixing here with this joy card? Some of you guys need to be maybe adding more flowers to yourself, adding more flowers to your home, maybe changing up the feng shui of your home here. Some of you may be needing to go outside under a tree. If you guys have crystals, I'm hearing you need to put your crystals in a bucket of water, rinse them off with sea salt, and then plant them by a tree to recharge them. Maybe even going outside under a tree, sitting under a tree and reading a book or writing poetry, writing your raps. Some of you guys are rappers. Death, fixing, okay, joy and death, okay. This time right here, right now, you're in a transformative state. You're learning to let go of negativity in your life. You're learning to dead the things that no longer serve you. You're learning to dead the things that don't give you joy, that don't help you grow, that don't help you succeed, that don't help you be inspired. If you don't have anybody around you who is a role model in your life or in your home, then you need to go out to the community and find one. Or you be the role model for someone else. What are we healing? Destiny. We're healing destiny. We are creating a new consciousness of ourselves and of our mind. We are learning to be more open to wisdom, more open to spirituality. Another thing that Dick Gregory had said was just because somebody's 90 years old doesn't mean that they have wisdom. Not every adult, not every old person has it together. He said, if a 90-year-old was a stupid and a dumbass at 19 years old, they're still stupid and a dumbass at 90 years old. Okay. Be careful who you're getting information from. Be careful who you are looking up to. We are learning to be more cautious of our mind, of our thoughts, more cautious of our words, what you speak and what you say. Words are very harmful. You cannot take back words. Some people will remember something you said since they were 7 years old. There's something lingering in your mind that you remember somebody said to you, whether it was a great thing or a hurtful thing. Words are very powerful. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you speak. Be careful what you proclaim. We're healing our mistakes. We're healing our errors of ourselves, okay? Trial and error. You tried things so that you can see if it's successful. And when you fail, that just means that you need a new route to do something different. Failures are not bad, okay? Failures are great things. That's how you learn. That's how you know that it's a different route, okay? Not everybody became a millionaire on the first try. Not everybody got that first loan on the first try, okay? You may not get that first job on that first interview, but maybe the second or third interview will be it. But you wouldn't know if you would have gave up on that first interview, right? So you got to keep going. You got to keep going. Healing is not giving up. It's keep going. It's showing yourself how strong and how powerful you can be, how you're going to be. You're healing the fact that when you're in that low place, that weak place, that hard place, that dark place, that you know there's no place to go but up. You either sink or you're going to swim. And when you're sinking, you're learning how to swim. Utilizing yourself to learning how to keep secrets to yourself, keep certain creations and creative things to yourself until it's time to let people know. Not letting your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Knowing that some of you guys are like gurus in here. Some of you guys are, you're going through this deep tide. A lot of you guys are going through this deep emotional tide of things because you're an empath, because you're a healer, because you're a psychic, because you're a light worker. And it's hard. It's hard for you to stay focused. It's hard for you to stay dedicated because you get it the worst. Not only do you have to heal yourself and deal with your own self and energies and stuff, you're dealing with 1,000 of other people's, tens of thousands of hundreds of other people's. And not everybody understands when your mind is going crazy, or you're in a state of messiness, or your mind is uncreative, or you're under some sort of spiritual attack or spell, whether it's from the universe or it's from someone else. They don't get it. But you get it, you understand it, and you need to learn. These are for the light workers. You need to learn, and the empaths, how to take a step back, how to bring your emotions, things back. Not everybody's going to understand our minds. Not everybody's going to understand our purpose here in the world, because they're not us. And for the whole collective, back to the whole collective, nobody's going to understand your purpose. Nobody's going to understand, I'm not going to say nobody, but not everybody's going to understand your purpose. Not everybody's going to understand your vision. Not everybody's going to understand your creation. Not everybody's going to understand what you're doing, but you know and you understand. So prove it to them. Make them learn. Make them understand. Don't give up on yourself. Do it, okay? Show these people, show the world, show God that you're using what He installed in you to fulfill your purpose in the world, which is why you're here, which is why He placed you here. The moment, the place that you're at right now is where you're supposed to be. Don't forget that. And where you've come from, you've made it through to get just where you are right now. What are we going to work on? Recovery. We're going to work on our visions. We're going to work on this key. We're going to work on life. We're going to work on our future. We're going to work on listening. We're going to work on paying attention. Get off your phone when you're driving in the car because you're about to get in a car crash. You're not seeing that car that's about to hit you from the side. Slow down when you're driving with your kids in the car. Prioritize your time. If you still go the same amount of time, trust me, you're still going to get there the same time. Rather you speed another 10 miles extra per mile. Slow the fuck down, okay? Paying attention to the road. Paying attention to your road. Paying attention to your journey. Learning to take advice from other people. Learning that you're not always right. Learning that conversations and discussions doesn't mean that your opinion isn't valid or your input isn't heard. It just means that people are just seeing things in different perspectives. It's a place, it's a way of creativity to see different people's minds, how they work, different outlooks on things. It's a discussion. Whether it's a debate or a discussion, but nobody is right or wrong. It's conversation, which is training the mind to be more smart, which is making the mind, which is giving the mind a space to be, it's learning, it's creating, it's I can't think of the word. Sorry, y'all. Discuss, but you're amping up the mind. You're getting the mind in a place to be what is it called? The mind is working. There we go. The mind is working. The mind is working, okay? Getting off your phones, getting off this social media, learning how, get out from under the fucking TV. Take a break from the news for a day or two. The shit's sickening. The shit's draining, okay? And we're in a place where we're learning now, we're working on now, we're going to learn now the recovery purpose of ourselves. The recovery purpose, how we've come from contemplation now, and now we're in a place of joy. We're in a place of knowing our destiny, knowing our future, knowing our path, knowing the purpose of our journeys. We're in a place of recovery. We're in a moment of seeing things for what they are, not living in a false reality, not believing that your abuser or this hateful, harmful person is your twin flame. Okay? Learning that you get multiple soulmates in a lifetime. If one person's not cutting it, somebody else will. Learning to find your self-worth, learn what your insecurities are and build them into confidence. Give yourself love first before giving or craving the love from someone else other than God. Knowing that a man or a woman is just flesh. They're flesh, they're human. They're not God. There's thousands of multitude of fishes in the sea. Somebody here wants something, or they want someone so bad. And what I want you to do is release the need, the want of control of that person, of that thing. I want you to release it. I want you to wash your hands of it. I want you to let it go. I want you to learn to not look at it, stalk it, research it. I want you to learn to not think about it. When you think about it, pray for your mind to be transitioned to something else. Because your release of this person or thing that you want so bad is going to show you how bad that thing or that person wants you. And if they can't match your wants, your needs, if it can't match your energy, if it's not for you, it's going to show you. And I want you to believe the reality of this. Somebody is going towards something that's not for them. Somebody wants somebody who is not for you. You're in love with somebody who doesn't love you, but they're going to show you how to love yourself. You want something that's kind of very materialistic. Maybe it's not for you. This house, this car, a certain project you're thinking about doing, you're not 100% sure. But I want you to release that control of needing it, of wanting it so bad, and placing that energy into yourself, placing that energy into family, placing that energy into giving back to your community right now, giving back to your household. Buy yourself something nice for your home. Buy something nice for your children. Take your children to the amusement park once it's back open. Take your children to a beach or a lake on a 5-hour drive somewhere. Instead of spending that money on a tarot reading for that person, or spending that money on trying to look up something about that person, spending that money on buying that person something when you know they haven't even bought you shit, or would they do that for you? Learning and focusing and working on investing our time, our energy, our emotions, our words, our just everything of yourself more back into yourself, more back into your root chakra. It's time right now for you guys to seriously make some changes within yourselves and face reality. It's hurtful. It sucks. It's not easy. I know. Trust me, I know. But the outcome will be joy. The outcome will be peaceful. Okay? The outcome, you will be so happy. You'll be so aligned. You'll be so at peace that you'll forget you ever were even in that place or that space. Okay? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Tara Tellum. Now, the overall energy here, the overall message we have. Oh, fuck. I didn't even see it. It's renewal. Look at it. It's red. I think that says root chakra, right? The red is a root chakra. Renewal. When you're in a place in a space of renewal, when you're in a place in space, and look, this card is right underneath the death card here, right underneath the sun card. Isn't that interesting, huh? These are like opposites. Opposites attract, right? Renewal. Some of you guys need to plant, make a new plant, create a garden. Some of you guys are going to learn to create a sanctuary for yourself, create a space of peace, of a new foundation of yourself. You're going to be, excuse me, you're going to be glowing, you're going to be showing, and everybody's going to see a different version of you. And only the low vibrational people will come at you negative. Will ask you like, what the fuck? You're switching up. You're different. What are you doing? Da-da-da-da. But the high vibrational people, or the people who are inspired or who are interested or feel your change or difference and want different too for themselves, they're going to be like, congratulations. They're going to be like, what have you been doing? What have you been up to? Be careful though, because some of them people that be like, what's up? What you been up to? What you been doing? They just want to know your business, and you need to just keep your shit to yourself. Just say, God is good, and keep it going. Anyways, but people, technically, back to my point, people are going to see you in a space. They're going to ask you, what have you been up to? How you doing? How did you do it? What did you do differently? Can you teach me how to build my credit? Can you teach me what skills do you need for that job? What are they looking for at that job that you just left, that you're at now? What did you do to get to where you're at? Can you help me? Can you show me the way? Can you give me some advice? Sometimes the best gift you can give somebody is your knowledge. Knowledge is powerful. Now, what the person does with the knowledge is the work. That's the work. That's the craft. That's up to them. We are renewing ourselves. We are changing our society. We are changing our generations. We are changing our futures. We're changing us for the better. We're coming out of the storm and into sunny days. Because literally you can see here in this renewal card on this side, it's like snowing, it's cold, there's no branches, there's no nothing on this side. It's like the storm is clearing up, and now the seeds have been planted and they're growing, the root is growing, and now there's sunnier, happier days. Even these rays here, look at these rays, how they're so like together, and then over here they're more released, they're more free, they're more spaced out, they're more original. Okay. Tell a stranger you love them today. Tell a stranger, give a stranger a hug. Fuck COVID. Okay, give a stranger a hug. Shake a hand, meet a friend. Be kind, be nice. Change your perspective of yourself. Change your perspective of life. Time to change your mind. Time to educate your mind. Time to reveal yourself. The true parts of yourself are waiting to grow, and they're growing now. You've already planted the seed of life, of this journey of things to yourself. Some of you guys may be needing to start to plant seeds now. A seed of creativity, a seed of love, a seed of care, a seed of letting go, a seed of releasing fear, a seed of confidence. Again, a seed of love, a seed of abundance, whether it's in finances, love, business, growth, education, knowledge, whatever. The seed. Okay, and we're back. Sorry, guys. It just cut out for a moment. Apologize. And the seed, back to what I was saying. Sorry about that. Per se, I'm not going back outside today. Yeah, I'm definitely waiting for the first wave to go as well before I go outside too. Okay. But your seed has been planted already. And as you plant that seed, you just let it grow. And all you can do as it grows before it forms is you just water it and you feed it. So water and feed your seeds. What is it that you got to do to water and feed your seeds? Write it down on a list. What is the water? What are you feeding it? Okay. That's up to you to know and create. Thank you guys so much for being here. That is the message I have for today for the collective. The sirens are going. That means it's time to get busy. Run, 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 run. Get busy, okay? I love you guys so much here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Please comment below